Today, we're diving into a topic that affects us all: climate change. It's not just something we read about in textbooks or see in documentaries. It's happening right now, right before our eyes. And one of the most alarming consequences of climate change is the threat it poses to our cities. From bustling metropolises to historic landmarks, urban centers around the world are facing unprecedented challenges as sea levels rise and extreme weather events become more frequent. So, join us as we explore 10 cities teetering on the brink of disaster due to climate change. Get ready to delve into the countdown of the most imperiled cities and discover why urgent action is needed to secure their future. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this eye-opening journey. Number 10. Osaka, Japan, situated beside the sea, confronts pressing challenges posed by climate change. With sea levels on the rise and an uptick in typhoon occurrences, the city's existence is under threat. Once celebrated for its modern architecture, vibrant nightlife, and resilient street food culture, Osaka now teeters on the edge of a crisis. As the waters steadily encroach, the city's future becomes increasingly uncertain. Number 9. Alexandria, Egypt, renowned as the jewel of the ancient world, faces a contemporary peril. Climate change poses a significant threat to this historic city, with mounting sea levels and accelerated coastal erosion endangering its existence. The encroaching Mediterranean tides gnaw at the city's foundations, putting centuries of cultural heritage at risk. With sea levels continuing to climb, the specter of inundation looms large over Alexandria. Without decisive action, the city's rich history stands to be swallowed by the sea. Number 8. Miami, USA, a city well acquainted with the harsh impacts of climate change due to its tropical monsoon climate. Miami grapples with intensified hurricanes and increased flooding each passing year. The encroaching ocean poses a threat to its vibrant nightlife and iconic beaches. Miami's battle against these natural forces serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need to tackle climate change. Without decisive action, Miami risks becoming a modern-day Atlantis. Number 7. Guangzhou, China, a bustling metropolis facing the harsh realities of climate change head-on. Rising sea levels and stronger typhoons are becoming the new normal, placing Guangzhou on the brink. The vulnerable Pearl River Delta, home to millions, faces significant risks. While commendable efforts are made to combat these challenges, the city's future remains uncertain. Guangzhou is under threat as sea levels continue to rise. Number 6. Kolkata, India, a vibrant city renowned for its cultural heritage, now confronts the brutal impacts of climate change. Increased flooding erodes the city's infrastructure, while escalating cyclonic activities jeopardize lives and livelihoods. Climate change isn't merely a concept for Kolkata, it's a tangible and destructive force. Kolkata finds itself under siege from the relentless onslaught of climate change. Number 5. New York, USA. The city of New York is currently facing a dual challenge, both metaphorically and literally, as the impacts of climate change escalate. With rising sea levels and more intense hurricanes, New York's iconic skyscrapers and bustling streets are now confronting encroaching waters. These very elements that once defined the city are now reshaping it into a distressing new reality. Formerly renowned as the city that never sleeps, New York now finds itself in a perpetual battle against climate change. Number 4. Dhaka, the bustling capital of Bangladesh, stands as a testament to the energy and diversity of this populous nation. With its teeming streets and bustling markets, it serves as a vibrant hub for millions of residents. However, amidst this dynamism lies a growing concern that threatens the very fabric of the city: climate change. The impact of climate change on Dhaka has become increasingly apparent in recent years. The city, situated in a low-lying delta region, is particularly vulnerable to the effects of rising sea levels and extreme weather events. Floods and cyclones, once occasional occurrences, have now intensified in both frequency and severity, posing a grave threat to the city's infrastructure and inhabitants. The monsoon seasons, which were once welcomed for their vital contribution to agriculture and water resources, have now become periods of anxiety and uncertainty. The heavy rains, coupled with rising sea levels, have led to widespread flooding, disrupting daily life and causing immense hardship for Dhaka's residents. Compounding these challenges is the issue of overpopulation, which has long been a pressing concern for the city. The influx of people into Dhaka in search of better opportunities has strained resources and infrastructure, making it even more difficult to cope with the impacts of climate change. In the face of these adversities, Dhaka finds itself at a critical juncture. Urgent action is needed to mitigate the effects of climate change and build resilience against future challenges. From implementing sustainable infrastructure projects to raising awareness about environmental conservation, concerted efforts are required at both local and global levels to safeguard the future of this vibrant metropolis and its inhabitants. Number 3. Shanghai, China. Known as the Pearl of the Orient, Shanghai's future is being rewritten by the impacts of climate change. Rising sea levels and stronger typhoons are reshaping the city's landscape. The consequences of a warming planet present an imminent threat to Shanghai's iconic skyline. Once a symbol of human ingenuity, these skyscrapers now starkly contrast with the city's vulnerability to its geographical position. Shanghai, celebrated for its towering buildings, now confronts a threat rising from beneath the sea. Number 2. Jakarta, Indonesia, a vibrant metropolis, grapples with a unique and urgent challenge: rapid sinking. Climate change emerges as the primary culprit, triggering both land subsidence and sea level rise. Compounded by the city's foundation resting on a swamp, exacerbated by extensive groundwater extraction to sustain its burgeoning population, Jakarta's land is succumbing at an alarming rate, plunging up to 25 centimeters annually. With the relentless surge of the sea, Jakarta faces an escalating, relentless pressure, propelling it into a race against time to counteract its status as the world's fastest sinking city. Number 1. Venice, Italy, famed for its romantic gondola rides and historic architecture, confronts a precarious future. Climate change looms as a formidable adversary, menacing with rising sea levels and escalating flooding, poised to transform this picturesque city of canals into a submerged relic. Each passing year witnesses the incremental encroachment of waters, inundating Venice's squares and alleyways. Left unchecked, Venice risks succumbing to the relentless embrace of the Adriatic Sea, morphing from the city of canals into a city of the sea. These cities merely epitomize the imminent threats posed by the global climate crisis. From Osaka to Venice, urban centers teeter on the brink of catastrophe due to surging sea levels. The urgency of addressing climate change cannot be overstated. It's not merely about safeguarding the present, but securing the future. Thanks for joining us on this eye-opening journey through some of the world's most imperiled cities. It's been a wild ride uncovering the harsh realities of climate change and how it's reshaping our urban landscapes. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. By raising awareness and taking action, we can make a difference in protecting these cities and our planet for generations to come. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below for more content like this. And hey, share it with your friends and family so they can join the conversation too. Together, let's tackle climate change and ensure a brighter, safer future for all. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.